Hi everyone, Matt Bufano here with Cornell Robinson, the head wrestling coach, boys wrestling coach at Wyoming Seminary, the director of wrestling operations, formerly the interim, now the interim tag is off. And we're coming to you with the September 2024 Wyoming Seminary wrestling update. First one of the year, Coach. We recorded a few of these last year. How was the summer? I know we're going to talk a lot about wrestling. How was the summer in general?
The summer was busy as usual. You know, our kids kind of wrestle all year round, so it was crazy. You know, as soon as we hit the summer, we kind of started getting ready for Fargo, so definitely had a good showing there. And then after Fargo, we get a little break. Then we went out to the Olympic Training Center, and now here we are in September.
All right, Fargo, we'll definitely talk about that. That's one of the big events, especially for high school wrestling in the summer. But we got to start with Kennedy Blades, who won a silver medal at the Olympics. Just what a performance. Hopefully you were able to watch it. It was on Peacock and television, national TV. Coach, Kennedy Blades, when you think about her, you think about her time at SEM. I mean, what sort of thoughts do you have?
Yeah, the thing that's funny too is when I was interviewing for this job and I flew out here, the Blades sisters were one of the first ones who I've known before I got here and been around before. So, and I asked them, like, you think I should take the job? How do you think? Like, Coach, you're going to love it here. We'd love to have you here. So it was awesome for them to make me feel that welcome to be here. But yeah, Kennedy, just an awesome performance at the Olympics, definitely a role model for young girls. And she is definitely I don't want to say, if I'm looking for the right word, reason, but what this program, the women's program at Wyoming Seminary, was, the vision of it was made. I mean, 2 years out of graduating high school, she gets an Olympic medal. And, I don't think she would be able to do that if it wasn't for the knowledge and the training that she received here. If she went to a regular high school, I don't think that might have happened. Who knows? But I would definitely say the people and the donors who believed in, and USA Wrestling, who helped start this program, were on to something.
For sure. For sure. So, Kennedy Blades, obviously a Wyoming Seminary graduate. We could get into some of our current wrestlers now. Fargo. Let's start there. Another excellent showing from Wyoming Seminary wrestlers.
Yeah, double-digit Fargo All-Americans. I don't know if we can count them on two hands. So it was definitely a crazy event. The kids definitely came to wrestle and definitely enjoyed the time out there. I mean, a lot of placers, just a lot, even in Greco as well. So, but definitely off the top of my head, for us, the champs, we had 4 champs: Jacqueline Mazakis, Isis France, Taina McGowan, Seamus Regan, won Fargo, and Seamus won his second. Isis won her second, and Jacqueline and Taina won their first, even though Jacqueline was in the finals the year before, so double Fargo finalists. And Emma Bacon had received most pins at the tournament at Fargo. So, yeah, it was incredible. The roughest thing about the tournament for me and Coach Fry was, we couldn't be at everybody's mat because we had everybody's going sometimes at the same time. So we were ripping, running, and working extremely hard for our kids and giving them the most that we can give them. But yeah, they were ready and prepared. So if we wasn't there, they were ready to go.
You mentioned Coach Brett Fry. Coach, we mentioned that you are now no longer the interim and you're just the director of wrestling at Wyoming Seminary. Coach Brett Fry, now not the interim girls wrestling coach or whatever the previous title is. He is the head girls wrestling coach. Could you briefly talk about Coach Fry and what he's brought to the program?
Yeah, Coach Fry is definitely a big piece of our program. I mean, he's the heart and soul of the girls team. He keeps the girls in order and definitely builds a strong relationship with them. And he's easy to get along with. So that's a big plus. And we all work together, even though he may have the title of the head girls coach. The beauty in the coaching staff now is, we're all interchangeable with each other, and we have to have knowledge of freestyle as well as, folk style. So, if Coach Fry needs to go with the boys, I can go with the girls, or vice versa, or Weber. So that's pretty cool with that factor. And Coach Fry has been a big part of this program. His whole family, his son is on the boys team, and it's a big sacrifice for him sometimes. He has to go to the girls event, miss his son wrestle, so I know he has to make some hard choices. So, but we appreciate all his hard work that he does.
Yeah, and we're mentioning a lot of names of wrestlers from last year who won national prep championships, right? Jacqueline did, Isis France did. On the boys' side, Seamus Regan and Nate Desmond. Honestly, the list is too many to name off the top of my head. But the point is, we got quite a really good team coming back this year.
Yeah, we do. You kind of, I guess I'll say a younger team and some newer guys who hasn't been in our system. I'm going to go back one for Fargo because I really want to give him a good shout out, even though he graduated. Smokey McClure was in the finals, and he just went insane at Fargo. So I want to congratulate him, and the performance he had at Fargo was just great. I got to corner him. But anyway, going back to I think the team is going to be, a pretty special team, but at the same time, the thing I think where us as a coaching staff and as a program, we can't compare it to last year because it's over and every team is different and every team needs different things. So that's the kind of the hard part to figure out now. What did this team need?
Okay, well, I'm sure you got some ideas because the team, we are in the Great Hall here, the home of the wrestling program. You've been out there wrestling, getting ready for the season. What's the kind of current status of the team?
The team has been working hard. I only got to be around them a couple of days because I was at the World Championships in Spain. So I'll get to be around them today and see where we are. But, I have all the faith in my coaches to make sure they know they're working and the coaching staff, they're awesome. So they're keeping them working. But, right now we're getting them all to gel together as a team. And the girls have an event this weekend. We head up to Ultimate Club Duels at State College. So we'll be up there competing Saturday and Sunday. And we'll get to see what we need to work on to be ready for Super 32s.
Always good to be back at Penn State, right? You got Joe Seeley, Luke Lillidahl, Bo Bartlett, of course, there.
And Nate Desmond's going there after this year.
Yeah.
So, awesome. Yeah, so, and if you want to come check us out, I think the girls compete at the Ultimate Club Duels this weekend. And then October 28th, 29th, the whole team will be at the Journeyman. But we have 4 people, excuse me, wrestling at Who's Number One that same weekend, that Sunday. So we have Isis France, Taina McGowan, and Jacqueline Bazakis on the girls' side, and Jude Correa is wrestling on the boys' side at Who's Number One. And then after that's done, 2 weeks later, we're at Super 32s, and that'll be our preseason. And then we'll jump into the regular season after that.
All right, Coach. Anything else you wanted to add before we cut?
No, and we also have a few of our guys will be at the Bill Farrell Invitation in New York, guys and girls. I think if some of the girls are old enough. So, a lot of wrestling going on here. I think pushing our kids to become the best in the world and be as good as they can be with the opportunities of chasing some of the best competition to really assess their skill set. So, pretty special to be if you're a wrestler and pretty cool to be a part of as a student body, as wrestlers on the team, as the faculty that supports us, as the alumni and boosters that support us. So we have built something special. I'm very lucky and grateful to be a part of it, and it's pretty cool stuff.
Exciting time to be a Sem wrestling fan, a Sem athletics fan. I know we're talking wrestling here, but as of today, golf is in first place in the Wyoming Valley Conference. Golf tennis, first place in the Wyoming Valley Conference, and boys soccer is tied for the lead in their division. So a lot of good things happening here at Sem.
And we have a big soccer game Friday coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's get it done, Blue Knights.
That's right. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, and we'll be doing this again soon, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you.